So from 12/12 to 12/21. 12/21 is the winter solstice, but 12/21 is reflection. The 12, when you look at it in the mirror, becomes a 21. What was the 12? My ritual, my sacrifice. Whatever I'm sacrificing, when I look in the mirror of my life, I should see the benefits of what I sacrifice for. You understand? You should see the fruits of your labor. So the 12/21 point, even though we say it's winter solstice, the point of death in most essences is really the point of life, because it should be the first basis of seeing everything that I'm giving life to. In other words, the seeds. And you heard me say this before over the past couple of years. Traditionally, people say at 12/21 you need to bury everything that you don't want to see. Hell no, don't bury it. What happens when you bury shit in dirt? You give it fertilization. You give it life. I'm only burying the shit that I want to see. So on between 12/12 and 12/21, you better be planting the proper seeds of what you want to see, because that 9 days in between 12/12 and 12/21, the hidden factor is the 55. The hidden factor is the 55. It is the experience itself. If you have been manipulated by your experience, meaning you didn't get what you want, or you got too much of what you wanted, or too much of, or not enough in any essence, not having enough, coming up into scarcity consciousness, a point of lack, struggle mentality, all that same shit that keep getting our ass beat every day, and it's all of us. I haven't met a person yet who don't have some form of struggle mentality, myself included. There is always something in the human psyche that makes you tell you either want more, or you're going to be protective of blah blah blah, all that other shit. So our whole experience as thought forms, because that's really all we are, is just thoughts in purported motion. Only we ain't moving. Our experience as thoughts is we are already under manipulation. So then the underlying control factor will be manipulation. That again, I say, is the 55. So between 12/12 and 12/21, there's going to be a lot of factors that are going to be trying to manipulate you. Basically, it's almost like what you see right before you have before an election. You see all the politicians come out. You never heard of these motherfuckers before, but for them 2 or 3 weeks before the election, everybody come out. Hey, can you vote for me? I'm the guy that's been in office for 35 years, but they never done shit. But hi, can you vote for me? That type of scenario. That's what you're going to be running into between 12/12 and 12/21. You're going to have some experiences that have really played themselves out, but they're going to be petitioning or lobbying is the best word I hear in my head. They're going to be lobbying for your attention. Maybe I need to get something else out of it, or maybe I need to go back through it in order to learn to let it go. We'll call those trauma points. Instead of just saying the experience is over, let me let it go, you'll find another way to try and manipulate the energy so that you can learn to let it go, or you're going to become so manipulated by the energy of the experience that you can't let it go. That, again, if you fall prey to manipulation between 12/12 and 12/21, your 12/21 is already manipulation. The seed that you're going to plant is already the one that you should have been getting rid of. That's going to have an effect on everything you do from 12/21 going on over into 2021. 2021, if you do the math, 21 plus 2 is 23. 23 is the number of passion for me. Passion is how you should live your life. If 22 is choice, 22 plus 1 is my passion. 22 plus 1, me, my choice should be me, and then my passion should show in everything. Correlate that back to what I was telling you about 12/21. 12/21 should be disciplined to see what I invested in. 2021 is going to show you what you invested in. 2021 will be a 23. 2021 will also be a 5. 5 is movement. What moves you? If you only move by what was your passion, but something else outside of you is not your passion, or something else outside of you is your passion more than you are your own passion, buckle up. You're gonna drive yourself kind of crazy, because there's gonna be a lot of shit allegedly going on to keep you in motion. But I'm here to tell you that 99.9567831% of the shit that we're gonna experience ain't got shit to do with us. It really don't. And I'm not saying meat suit related. I'm saying as a being of sovereign and sacred existence, a lot of shit in 2021 that is going to be thrown around us ain't got shit to do with us. But because we have not found enough to do with ourselves, it's going to do us. I'm just saying. Let your life tell your tale. And again, while we may be subjected to it, the effect of the things that we may end up going through next year does not have to be as intense as others. Your subscription to your own sovereignty, your subscription to your own responsibility and ability to respond can offset a lot of shit that we getting ready to go through from 12/12 all the way into 2021. I'm just saying, again, I hope none of it happens. I really do. But have we done anything to avoid it? No, because we 55 this whole year. We fell prey to a bunch of manipulations this whole year, and the manipulations were so strong within us that we're only keep on manufacturing more energy to stay under manipulation. We didn't say enough manipulation, cut the shit. We said enough manipulations. When are y'all gonna quit fucking us? Only the people that's fucking us ain't came yet. We busting nuts all over the place, but they ain't came yet. So good luck with that. They ain't finished fucking us because we're not finished feeding them the energy to fuck us. And that's a collective issue because, again, you hear me say this a lot, because the individual won't collect themselves individually, the collective has no fucking chance of putting themselves together. Somebody asked me a question in my inbox the other day. Can't we just get rid of all the idiots? And my honest answer was hell no, because you'll have one love and light motherfucker that will save one of the idiots, and the viral infection of saving somebody who don't need to be saved will create a whole new army of motherfuckers who don't want to be saved and shouldn't have been saved in the first place. It might sound harsh, but fuck them. They'll be all right. At this point, everybody should be responsible for themselves. At this point, you know your choices. You know when you're doing right. You know when you're doing wrong. And can't nobody tell you right and wrong but you. But again, my favorite saying, let your life tell your tale. If the quality of your life does not match the quality of what you telling yourself you living, you're a liar. You're a liar. And there's a lot of fucking liars out here. So again, real quick, the 55, the master manipulator, is basically an energy that is already pre-programmed to make you think. And that's the fucking truth. The 55, the energy of a 55 is basically movement in amplification. 5 is movement. Movement in application, 2 5s. The only way to get things guaranteed to move in this realm, this matrix we're in, is to make them think. If you are chasing your thoughts, you will never be still. If you are creating thoughts to kill thoughts, you'll never be still. So 55 is a dangerous thing that most people don't see because, unfortunately, 55 shows you responsibility. 55 shows you the master manipulator. Who's the master manipulator? The motherfucker who can't stop thinking. Whose responsibility is it to stop thinking? The motherfucker who can't stop thinking. Not for everything else going on around you to give you enough peace and space and solace so that you can learn to quiet your mind. It's your responsibility to be quiet within your mind so that the shit around you can't move you. Wait on the shit around you that allows you to sit still. You can kiss the baby. So I'll just ask for generic information from my higher self and expression, this universe. Not my higher self, like y'all say, higher self and ego and all that shit. No, but this universe of me in reflection, me in dissection of self, me in separation of self. I only want information from me. I can give a fuck about all these disembodied spirits running around here because, side note, once you enter in separation, separation becomes the ruling force. Once you enter into a field of separation, each thought that is in that separation is now its own source, and it can separate itself and create its own storylines, and each story within a book will feel real. We're basically a thought in a book, and everything inside of it feels real because we forgot that we're fake. You don't understand it, you'll be the fuck alright. So here, everything in this realm we think is real because we haven't gained enough responsibility to ourselves to stop being fake. Why? Because we're already under 55. So the 55, while it's not, originally you hear me call it malice, it's not malicious. 55 is only doing what we told it to do. When you produce a thought that you now feed your energy, you already told it that you want to see something. The 55 only wants you to see everything that you possibly can be. The manipulated experience of a master manipulator is that everything is experience. What's the 55 doing to us? You motherfuckers. It's a 5 in reverse. It's abuse. I'm not even finna play this game tonight. I'm just gonna go through the cards. I'm not finna do it. So the five itself, the 55, the five is the problem. It is you are already moved, but you're moving in a system of abuse. Why is it a system of abuse? Because everything here is an illusion, but you think it's real. You really think it's real, and it hurts your little tender ass heart to hear otherwise. Right now, somebody's sitting there saying, "Holy shit, let me turn off. Here go this motherfucking shit talking about an illusion." But yet you finna go sit in the crier and put on some fucking Keith Sweat, or some Anita Baker, or some Patti LaBelle, or you checking your baby daddy, baby mama phone, or you sitting home alone talking about I've been abstinent for 9 months and I'm happy, lying to yourself. Oops, I hope that fucking offends you. Stop lying to yourself. I stopped lying to myself a few years ago. Hell no. I'm not here to put myself in subduction. I'm here to glorify myself in my magnificence, which means nothing is off limits to me. Some of y'all appreciate your limits because it means you don't have to be real with your own manipulation. Oops. So you your own abuser. 55 said you're already your own abuser. Everything that I'm gonna do to you. This is the 55 speaking. Every number you touch, I'm already there abusing you. So I normally would traditionally start with source, but because source has already submitted its power to the 55, I can't start with source. It has to end with source. 11, once source gave its power to the 55, it went into the 11. It became the field of separation. The 11 energy between 1212 and 1221 will have you look at yourself. It's going to have you look at yourself. 11 is, holy shit, here I am, but here I am too. One of us fake. Guess what, motherfucker? Both of you fake. You can't be in two places at once. Or can you? You can. In an illusion. You can be in multiple places at once. It's called timelines. You can be on many timelines all at the same time because time ain't real. But in reality, true reality outside of this bullshit ass matrix, there is only you. Not two of you. There's only one of you. There's only one of you. Oops, we ain't gonna do that to you though. So let's just start with 11. There's only one of you though. There's only one source. So 11 says, holy shit, I'm source and separation. Now I'm everywhere. But I'm already everywhere. And since I'm everywhere, my original taint of the 55 goes everywhere with me too. So between 12 and 1221, you're going to be faced with facing yourself. Only you're going to know who you are. You're going to already be in fucking abuse. The average human is not going to see the abuse as abuse because they've already told themselves the goal of what they want to see. I just want this to be better, or I want that to be, less, whatever the case is. You don't want to be out of the system of abuse. You just want the abuse to be less abusive. I think that'll make sense to a lot of you. You don't want the abuse to go away. You just want the abuse to be better. So you enjoy your separation. Why do you enjoy your separation? Because I think it's going to show me a way to get rid of it. I like death. What don't kill me make me stronger. It make you stronger to do what? Make you stronger to abuse yourself because you now learn how to transmute your abuse. Only who's the abuser? You. So you're transmuting the experiences of the abuse, but not the abuser himself. Remember I told you the only thing in this fucking realm that's guaranteed is a thought. The only thing that's guaranteed in this realm is a thought because the thinker can't be found. You're the thinker. You haven't found yourself yet. You just finding yourself through all these experiences that are already under manipulation and abuse. And in trying to find yourself, you're going through your spiritual journey, transmuting everything that ain't you. When really all you had to do was stop fucking experiencing and just be you. We'll see how that play out. Because see, I already chose to come into a field of death because I can learn how to transmute. I'm an alchemist. Okay. So my 11 between 1212 and 1221 will have me transmuting a lot of experiences. Remember I told you a few minutes ago, a lot of your experiences are going to come back and they're going to come up for validation. They're going to be, hey, you want more of me or you've had enough of me? And it's going to be a lot of shit that a lot of people are going to be going through because it is a reflection point. But that reflection of entering the 11 will take you to the 22. The 22 is your choice. The 22 is the veritable spiritual journey. 22 is the master builder. What am I building? Hopefully I'm building me. Because if I'm building me, holy shit, I'm already put together. There is no journey. But if I'm trying to build a better me based off of what I seen somebody else do or what somebody taught me because I got initiated and I got my head dunked in 4 buckets of water and all this other shit, holy shit. I entered into a fucking experience full of abuses. Now I gotta learn how to transmute all that bullshit because now I'm gonna become who somebody else told me I am because I forgot to be what the fuck I already was. But it's your choice though. See, that's the 22. Pew, pew, pew. You can shoot yourself all goddamn day long. You can abuse yourself all day long. It's your choice to follow what the 55 already put on the table. The 55 already told you, I'm going to kill you. This is death. The 55 already told you, I'm going to kill you, but I'm going to show you how to live through this death. 22 says, make that choice. Smart choice would have been like, fuck that. This motherfucker already showed me the fine print. This ain't going to work out for me. Human choice? I love it, boss. I love the separation. Remember I told you 22 is the foundation. 6 is the number of foundations. 6 is the number of perfection. And on the 6th day, deadbeat Sky Daddy put everything together and then he decided to rest and the motherfucker never woke up ever again. Amen. Oops. Sorry. That might have offended some of you.